Okay, we are ready to do that first bingo. These colors here, plus I forgot again, this multichrome. I'm gonna just add that to the list here. It is Stephanie. So let's see how this looks with the rest of the bingo. Oh gosh. This is gonna be, it's a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Fuck. I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna use this in the inner corner, these two probably in the crease, maybe this one on the lower lash line, and then the multichrome and the shimmer on the lid. We'll see. So about my face, I went ahead and prepped it. I put, you know, skincare, foundation, concealer, I did my brows. I will do mascara and eyeliner at the end. So she doesn't have a whole line of products that you can do like a full face of Metamorphosis, but it's close. So other face products I'm gonna use after I do my eyes are powder and bronzer. I'm not a big powder person. I don't really know where in the sequence you need to use powder, but I'm going to use that at the end. So bronzer and powder, and there's some lip products that I'm gonna also use, and blush and highlighter. But so no foundation, no concealer, no brow products, no mascara. She does have lashes. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the look. Oh my God, okay. So let's start with, I think it was Pond. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pond is this one here. I'm gonna put that in the crease, which is kind of like the easy thing to do. And I'm gonna use her brushes too. She also has a line of brushes. This is just gonna be for definition. That's what this color's for. How do you do this again? Gosh, I like hardly ever do makeup anymore. So it's like I've forgotten all my skills. So I'm gonna blend that out with that mauve color towards the brow. And that one was, what is that? Magic. So the first one was from the Lilly Croaks palette. This one is the Pink Squeaks, and I'm using Magic to blend out that cool tone brown. I guess just on the outer part of the crease. That's all I'm doing with those two colors. At least I think, we'll see. So two down, we still have that bright pink and that light, super light green, and then the two shimmers, the multichrome and the regular shimmer. Let's get that bright pink, which is from the Oink palette. And it is that one, Strong. I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. I will probably use Pond to deepen it up, kind of grunge it up a little bit. I'm actually gonna put this pink in the crease also. Just on the outer V. Okay, let's get going. I think before I start using the shimmers, I'm gonna go ahead and put that light green in the inner corner. I'm gonna try to pack it on in there because you really can't see it very well. I wish that this green packed more of a punch. That might be the best I can do. It's so sad. I really wanted this green to be like really super opaque, very noticeable. It's just not. But pretty much the rest of the palette's a winner. Even that blue one, this is a lot more opaque than that one. If this one were as opaque as that one, it'd be great. So it's just like one shadow in the palette's not that great. So now on to shimmers. I'm gonna put the multichrome on the lid, and we might do that like darker purple shimmer on the outer part and then maybe on the lower lash line a little bit. So let's just see. And this is Stephanie. And now I can use my Coquetacha mirror so opaque. Jesus. Oh man. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy. Other side. I think I'm gonna use my left hand. Oh, this color is so pretty. I'm still in awe that Isabella doesn't promote these. I mean, these multichromes are insane. I'm so happy about it. And honestly, like that multichrome next to that light green, you can see the light green better now. So the light green right next to something super dark, that's the way to do it. Okay. Oh, God, I'm so excited for these multichromes. I really hope that she comes out with a palette with multichromes in it. Like even just like one multichrome instead of the glitter, even though I don't mind the glitter. She puts in one multichrome, like maybe 2 shimmers in a 9 pan, and then like 6 mattes. That would be amazing. Like 1 light matte, 2 mid-tone mattes, 3 dark mattes, 1 light shimmer, 1 dark shimmer, 1 multichrome. That would be perfect. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this dark purple. I mean, really, it's kind of like a mid-tone purple. This one, tempura? I keep wanting to say tempura like tempura, you know? It's ternura, not tempura. I'm gonna try using a little brush here, see if that works. I don't wanna go like whole hog or anything. I don't even know why I was doubting myself with this look. I saw the swatches and I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work at all. I think it looks really pretty fun so far. I will be going back in with the crease colors just to kind of match the intensity of the lid. But this is pretty cool. Yeah. It's too bad it's still a pandemic and I can't go anywhere. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. All right. We're going to go back in with that Oink palette, the strong color, that one, and just kind of get back in here. Okay. By the way, palette bingo is my favorite thing to do. I love the randomness of it and making something that looks fun. You can just put something together that really doesn't look like it should be put together, and it's fun. I love palette bingos. Okay, so I also wanted to go back in with let's just go back in with Pond from Lilly Croaks and Magic from Pink Squeaks, just to kind of maybe deepen things up. So Pond, just in the crease and down here. And I'm gonna use Magic to buff out underneath the eye and above the crease. That's my plan. I don't want to muddy it up. I'm running the risk of doing that, so I want the pink to stay pink and not look all muddy. All right, back to Pink Squeaks. I'm gonna get my fluffy. It's not in the Lilly Croaks collection, but I'm just grabbing whatever brushes I have in front of me. I do have a whole bunch from the Lilly Croaks collection, but not this one. All right, so that is this. I almost feel like I could, go another pass with that multichrome, but I'm gonna leave it as is. So yeah, that's bingo with using the first 5 of these palettes. So now that we're done with the eyes for the most part, I just have to do liner and mascara. Let's go ahead and finish the face, which will be not contour, I don't even contour anymore. Bronzer, highlighter, and powder, and blush. What I'm gonna be using for those is the Panda bronzer. This comes in 3 different shades, and I think this is the lightest one, and this is in the shade Panda. I think there's like 1864 and another shade. They go really, really dark, but this is the lightest one, and it works on my skin tone. I'm not sure how it's gonna look on lighter skin tones than me, but her shades go darker than this, so it will be great for darker skin tones. For blush, this is not the one. For blush, I do have liquid blushes and single blushes from her, like this that came in the, I can't remember what collection. And then she's got singles. This one's BahBah. There's BahBah, Oink, and Moo. And BahBah is like that lighter pinky color. Oink is like a really dark kind of, I think terracotta color, and Moo, I don't remember. We're not using them anyway. We're gonna use Blushing Bubbles. And this one looks like this, which I really don't use any blush other than these. Like every makeup look I do, I will use at least 2 of these. I like to combine like 2 or 3, and it's pretty fun to do that. And for highlighter, we're gonna use the Bunnyta highlighter palette, which is this. And they're different, but maybe like slightly different, to which like I can't really tell a giant difference between them. Like, I mean, this looks very different from the rest of them. They're all different, but just slightly. So we're gonna use those. Let's go ahead and start with bronzer. Oh, she also has some other highlighters. Like these guys, this is, ooh, just put my thumb straight in it. So these are highlighter, like single highlighters, and it's like super duper cute. It's got a little teddy bear face on it, which is really cute. I'm just not, you know, and the color looks really pretty. I don't know if it's too small, but I can't pick up enough of it to get on my face like as much as I want. I've used this a couple times and I can't get enough product from this to work the way I want it to. But anyway, we're gonna start with the Panda bronzer. And there's a mirror in here, so I'm not gonna use my Coquetacha mirror. Use this sparingly. This is so incredibly pigmented. I've definitely put too much on a few times before. A little goes a really, really long way. This mirror's horrifically dirty. I should clean it. I can still see what I'm doing though. I'm really into this. This is literally the only bronzer I use. I have a few. I've decluttered most of them, but I think I have a few left. I don't use any other than this. This is literally the only one I ever use. Any time of year too. So I just put a little bit more on when it's summer. I put less on when it's a little cooler outside. I think this came out in the spring, maybe early spring. So I was still like white as a ghost. So I used less of the bronzer, and you know, as summer progressed, I would just use more and more bronzer to compensate for, you know, the sun darkening my skin. Just put some here just for the hell of it. Maybe try to, since I don't contour anymore, I try to define my face, make it look like my jaw and fat are 2 different things. So that's, yeah, I used it pretty sparingly. That's the bronzer. I'm a fan. We're doing blush now. So like, I mean, pretty much like all of her products, insanely pigmented. So we're gonna use this sparingly as well. And I thought about doing palette bingo with this one too. But I'm just gonna pick a couple just for the hell of it. So if I'm gonna do this, I don't want to be a baby and pick like the 2 lighter neutrals, but let's just go ahead and do fruity. I might add some like bright boldness to it. I mean, trust me, this is gonna be super pigmented anyway. Like gingerly tap. Ooh. That's like one of the more neutral ones in here. Super pigmented. You really do not need a lot. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go in with this one, You're a Cutie, on my temples here. This one is definitely the lightest in the bunch. I'm starting to look like I'm sunburned. But I kind of want the pink to stay down here and this to look like a little bit blushy, but not super pigmented and pink, so that's why I did what I did. And I'm also just gonna put a little bit of that orange one in You're a Cutie, just like there. Just a little. and then here. So now we're doing highlighter, and we're gonna use the Bunnyta palette. I'm not really sure what I wanna use. I think I'm gonna try that one, the more like pinkier rose gold one. And I'm gonna kind of just use this almost like a blush topper. It's got a really nice shine to it. And that's it, that's my face. Oh right, so I need to also use that powder. So this is the translucent face powder by Metamorphosis. There's also beige. I decided to get the translucent just because, I don't know. I don't really know how much color is going to transfer on the face, so I erred on the side of caution. And like, I for real don't know how to use powder. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. I'm not sure where you're supposed to use it. I just got it all over myself. So we're just gonna do something. Like, I'm sure that's too much. I don't know what I'm doing really. I don't know. I'm just gonna maybe go here. What did I do wrong? Is that right? Is that what you're supposed to do? I have no idea what you're supposed to do with powder. Is that what you're supposed to, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to just kind of like take away some shine? That seems reasonable, right? You'd think I would know in my last like year and a half of, or 2 years of delving into the world of makeup. Powder just never was my thing. Like, I just never expressed any interest in it and just never really spent any money on trying to figure it out. So that's the face powder. I guess it works. You tell me. I mean, I put it on my face. You tell me if it's doing what it's supposed to do, because I don't know. I did want to do one other thing. I'm going to do this for both looks. In the newest collection, Lady Nay, she came out with some body highlighters, which I don't use, but I'm going to try it just to see. It's about to be fall. We still have like a little bit of summer left, but I'm about to cover my whole body with layers. Like, we're talking like scarves, cardigans, coats, like it just gets thicker and thicker. So you're not gonna see hardly any skin anymore here in a minute, I hope. I love fall. I haven't tried this yet. This is the Gloping with Lady Nay. And I think, you know, like galloping, glowing. It's like glowing and galloping. Anyway, you get it. And this is in the shade Rebecca. I like can't believe that she named this Rebecca. Like, I think that is just insane. So thank you. That is really awesome. I'm just wiping some excess oil on myself because it's a little bit on the leaky side. So let's just see. I think I'm gonna spray on my hand first. So this one's Rebecca. The other one is Elizabeth. And am I doing this wrong? What do I do about you? Are you clogged? What's happening? I also have swatch all over my thumb. I have a little bit on my hand. I was just gonna do another pump. It's fine. I don't need another pump. Okay, so let's just do collarbone and maybe shoulders. I don't know. What do you do with body shimmer oil? I probably don't have enough on here. Fuck. Okay, I have another bottle. You know what? Let's try Elizabeth. Is this her? Yeah. So this is Elizabeth. Okay, let's try. Oh my God, I'm a mess right now. So let's try this one. I will say, be careful when you open these things. I shook it up and there's oil going everywhere, so just be super careful. Okay, this one works just fine. I guess if you get one and it does what my first one just did, just let her know. I'm sure she'll be happy to send you another one. It's probably just a faulty top. But what do you do? What do you do with this? I'm just making myself red. I don't know, am I glowing? I can't tell. I probably didn't put enough on. Let's put more Elizabeth on me. I will say, spraying in the hand, it's, I I was gonna talk about how pretty it is, but it kind of looks like, you know what it looks like. But it's pretty. It's like that if it were to sparkle. So yeah, Elizabeth is really quite beautiful. Am I sparkly? I guess a little bit. I mean, you can see that I look like I'm glowing, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this as like a little memento anyway, because it's named after me. Doesn't work, that's fine. This one works. Anyway, so that is the first look of Bingo. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with my face tomorrow. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try different blushes and highlighters, I think, maybe. But Bingo number 2, we're gonna use the 5 other palettes and the other multichrome, and we'll try some different blushes. I'm just gonna use the same bronzer and powder, but everything else will be different. Before I go, let me finish my eyes. I'll come back. I'm gonna use mascara and liner. You know what? I will just do this one on camera because this is a Metamorphosis product, the Happy Hippo liner. I'm shaking it like it shakes. It doesn't shake. So I am not very good at doing liner, like at all. So this one has 2 ends. It has the stamp that looks like that, and then we've got this tip. So, you know, those are your 2 options. God, I don't want to do this on camera. I'm gonna do it anyway so you can see how it works. The thing is, when you start off good, you're not gonna end well because you're gonna keep trying to add more to it and you're gonna eventually fuck it up. Which is what I'm worried about right now because that line looks pretty good. This is a felt tip pen, which is fine. It just tends to kind of like, as you're using it, it will stop working. And I think that that's a thing with felt tip pens. I don't think it's like this one or anything. I have a felt tip pen from Midas Cosmetics that is just absolute fucking garbage. And I think I just don't like felt tip pens. So, okay, another fun thing that you can do with the multichrome, you can put the multichromes, because they're pretty dark, on top of the liner. So you can have like a really dark, shifty eyeliner if you want to do like a lighter shadow look. Oh my God, okay. I want to call it quits because I don't want to fuck that up like at all. We're just gonna leave it. Watch this be not symmetrical like whatsoever. I told you. Oh my gosh, and the worst is that you have to compensate. To fix something, either one eye or both eyes, it's terrible. I'm so bad at eyeliner. I love eyeliner, but I'm just not good at it. Okay, so considering what I just said about how I don't like felt tip liners, I have had pretty good luck with this being consistent for both eyes as far as product application, not my performance. What a bummer. I can't believe. I just, you know, one time, could I just like once get my eyes even? Now I have to compensate with a good one. Ugh. You know what? I'm not going anywhere anyway. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, that is it for the Metamorphosis products. I'm going to put on mascara. I'm gonna probably put something on the lower lash line. And, oh, lips. We do have lip stuff from her. So she doesn't have any lip liner. She has some liquid lipsticks. These are glosses and I would rather use a gloss. So we're gonna use a gloss. And we're gonna just use this one. I think, so this one looks brown. I think it's actually, it applies lighter on the lips than it looks. No, it looks exactly like how it is in the bottle. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really like this color. Yeah, so that's it. I'm a fan of the gloss. And I also really like this color. It's, God, why am I thinking like pumpkin brown? I don't know what I'm actually thinking, but the words pumpkin brown are the ones that my brain is telling me to describe this. Pumpkin brown. Anyway, so I'm gonna put some mascara on and come back and you'll get to see the whole thing. Okay, so this is the final look. I did not put in eyeliner in my waterline because I forgot. So we're gonna forgo that just completely. So this is it. It's awesome. I had a great time with every single shade in each of those palettes. I thought it was great. Love everything. Like I always do. That's why I'm doing a whole video on Metamorphosis, because I love everything. So no surprise there. I just want to show you, you can make really awesome looks out of anything with the Metamorphosis products. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to bingo number 2.